pain isn't always negative. Now, what society is trying to preach as of right now, the new normal, is that staying in your comfort zone and staying inside as well, staying indoors, is what is normal to us humans. Now, what I'm here to say that the healthy normal has nothing to do with that. The healthy normal is getting outside of your comfort zone and taking risks. Now, taking risks doesn't mean you have to play with your life or go play poker or something. Taking risks is essentially taking calculated risks, but doing it consistently. Now, taking a risk, think about it. Taking risks is also going to eliminate 50% or more of the overthinking you're doing, because you taking a risk is preventing you thinking about it later. So what I would urge you to do is take risks with basically not even 15 seconds of contemplating. So taking a risk should be second nature to you. Now, of course, as I said, don't play with your life or play with money, but don't be scared of taking a risky action as well. Now, you could define taking a risk like talking to your crush, for example. That's a risk, okay, because you're scared of getting embarrassed. And get out of your comfort zone. Also do it every single day. Because if you don't push yourself, you're not going to evolve past anything. Being outside, so the actual opposite of this. Being outside, think about it, has been natural for humans for every single era. So you were outside basically 16 hours before we evolved past caveman days, and you were inside sleeping for 8 hours because the sun set and it was scary outside. And even if you count this, you were still semi-outside because you were in a cave and you could see the outside world. So upon waking up, the sun was already in your eyes. So you were basically 24/7 outside. And you're gonna tell me that going against our biology and staying inside 24/7, not taking part in any social activities is healthy? Well, no. Now, delayed gratification as well. In all of human history, again, things as easy as eating nowadays, you had to work for it. Okay, you couldn't reach for the fridge 2 steps away from your couch and get a snack. You had to hunt. We have started growing crops like in the last 1,000 years. Before that, you had to wait. You had to hunt on an empty stomach and hope and pray that you find some mammal to kill and to eat it. There was no such thing as resources that are in reserve. Now, sure, kingdoms had that luxury, but you didn't. The normal person didn't. So you had to basically hope that gratification would come after you do the hard task. And it would be delayed because, of course, you're not getting it instantly. Now, this is of a sharp contrast to what we have nowadays. Of course, instant gratification, it's scrolling on your phone. It's what? It's eating sweets. It's eating whatever it is that is overprocessed. Now, I'm going to talk about a bit of recreational pain. So, recreational pain basically means that this pain finds a purpose. But what role can pain play? So, pain can play the role of inducing trauma. Holy shit, that's so cool. Inducing trauma. So, trauma is the thing that has kept us alive. So, it could be positive trauma sometimes. Now, of course, in the short run, it was never, ever positive. Think about it, the first woman that saw her husband get murdered by a saber-toothed tiger or something. She wasn't really happy. But in the long term, knowing that she cannot defeat this tiger kept her alive, because when she sees it or when she hears it, she has to run. And this is what has made us survive as a human race. Also, this plays the part of you only take action if you're not satisfied with your current state. Now, being satisfied, let's say you have a 5 out of 10 life right now, and you're satisfied with that. But something happens, okay, a trauma-inducing event, and your life falls to a 2 out of 10. Objectively speaking. You being satisfied with 5 out of 10, you will not be satisfied with 2 out of 10. So what are you going to do? You're going to take action, an action which you have not taken before, because you want to get back to this, or even go above it now that you've experienced what it is being at the bottom. So this is why millionaires basically always come from the trenches. They've seen what it is at the bottom, and now they have motivation and discipline to get to the top. Also, let me give you an analogy if you didn't really understand what I said. Every single action that you take requires motivation. You cannot discipline yourself to do something that your brain finds no purpose in doing. Basically, there was an experiment done on rats. Fucking mouse. Alright. And this mouse had some food right here. But the scientists, they fried its brain. They removed its dopamine receptors, basically. Now, do you think that this food, which was a few inches away, do you think it took the walk to eat it? No, because that rat found no purpose in eating the food, so it died of starvation. So if you see no purpose in doing a certain action, you cannot even discipline yourself to do it. Also, this goes to say that if you want to help someone, which is an unselfish action, you're still finding some purpose behind it, whether it be to serve yourself and to ask a favor back from the person, or that you just find yourself happy when you help people. Still, you're finding an external purpose past giving that person help. So you have to find motivation, you have to find a purpose behind your actions, or you are not going to take action. I teach how to do this in my community, which is top link in the description. Thank you for watching today. I hope that this served you well.